Hello, welcome. Just doing some painting and working on commissions. You have too much homework to do. Oh no, I'm on holidays, so that I've got no homework, which is good. I'm not going to be reading the chat a lot this live, just because I'm mainly going to focus on getting the commission done, but every now and then I will read it, so yeah. Quick painting. Just getting the base coat done before we go back in with darker and lighter colours to make the details. So this is going to be a... Oh hi, you have a question, streamer? Yeah, what's your question? Can I take off the mask? No, sorry. You're going to Oz Comic Con this year? Yippee! That's exciting. I've only ever been to like one convention myself, but I'm so excited to go again this year because now I've got a almost full suit that I can wear, and it'll be fun. Can I say your name? It's a lot of M's. I don't know about that. What's my favourite songs? Probably right now, maybe Out of Control by She Wants Revenge. A bit random, but it's been good at the moment. Which I was unsuccessful in finding. Just have to use this one. one's going to have light purple inner ears and details, so I'm just mixing that up. Because that's important detailings. Oh, I think I probably mixed up a bit too much, but that's okay, because I can use it to paint the nose and everything. Can I give you a shout out? No, sorry, I don't do shout outs on my channel. Okay, we have the inner ears painted. Nice purple. And then there's actually like a purple blush on the cheeks. Which I'm just going to add now quickly. One side has it a bit more than another, but that's okay. Next is the nose. Cute little nose. And then the little trail down here is in purple. I want it to be nice and light and barely noticeable, so I'm going to go in with some dry brushing. To make it look a bit more blended with the rest of the mask. Hello to Grace. What do you use to make your mask? Because I'm trying to make your first mask. Well, I use bases off Amazon, but then there's felt EVA foam for like shaping and stuff. What else? Buckram mesh for the eyes. A lot of different things. Foam clay for the teeth as well. I need this to be a bit of a darker brown. Have I got... No, I've only just got this colour. Maybe I'll add a touch of black. Okay, time to work on the stripes. I'll probably have to repaint the cheek highlights just because the stripes take up a lot of space. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot, but I hope it's still entertaining enough for you guys. Just with the painting and stuff. I'll show you how it's going soon. Oh, and how it's going is not terrific right now, but it's always got its ugly phase. Got to do the stripes quickly so they blend in nicely with the rest of the face, but the result of that sometimes is a bit messy. It's a bit of like a 50-50 chance of if the stripes are going to turn out good or not. The amount of masks I've had to redo just because the stripes not turning out the way I was hoping is slightly ridiculous, but let's hope this one turns out okay. So there's darker stripes done. Now I'm going to go back in with a bit of white and add some lighter stripes. Or, well, white stripes, but they blend in, so it appears a bit lighter. It's a little bit of a tricky process, but it gives it a nice effect when it's done well. And this is actually going to be an alien cat, so it's going to have some star antennas. So it's a while from being done, but I'm pretty excited to see how they will turn out, because I went and bought some pipe cleaners today specifically for this. I'll show you all in a second. So that's with a bit of white added to it. I think it's looking pretty good so far. And then the purple has a little bit of white to it, so I'll add that as well. Just a little bit of white undertone to make it pop a little bit more. Then the eyes will get a black outline to look a bit more visible, but that's not just yet. Give the nose a little bit of a shine. And then I'd like to go in on the inner ears and add a little bit of white, just to get it to pop, you know. Here's another look. Next step is, got some aqua and purple freckles. And I think I've got good colours to make some aqua. Oh, that's way too much blue. Just a little bit of green. And then I'm going to use my smaller brush to mix the two until it's a bit more blue. So I've got the right colour. And then it's also got a little star above its nose, which I'll just paint on now. Small details are always my worst nightmare because they're so tiny and precise. You really just gotta use a minuscule little brush to get them done. There's a little star above the nose. I think it's pretty decent star shaping. A little touch higher on that one. probably just a touch of white to cover up the mistake. And then, with that, the star is done, and there's two little dots either side of it. So 1, 2. There's some nose detailing. Next up is some freckles. Oh, wait, no. First, I've got to switch my hot glue gun on and find my fabric scissors. 1 second. And then I've got to, if I can find my felt. Oh, found it. Got to cut 2 little felt stars. So I'm gonna grab a marker over here. What is it, Rocky? Am I a fairy too? Yes. Oh, something just fell over in the background. Just got to draw out a nice shaped star. Okay, I think I've got a pretty good shaped star. And I'm just gonna cut it out. And then I'm gonna have to paint it the right color so it works as an antenna. A little bit of a lanky looking star, but once I trim its limbs and tidy it all up, I think it's a pretty good looking star. And you just need one more of it. And almost done trimming the second star. Oh, whoops, I almost cut it in half. And now we have, no, I trimmed an arm off. I have to cut it again. That's a bit sad and annoying, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Sorry it's not super entertaining, but I'm doing my best. Okay, I think now, yeah, now I have 2 stars. So one of them is a little bit lanky. You know what, in the end that is okay because it still fulfills the purpose it needs. I'm busting out the pipe cleaners. Purple pipe cleaner. I think I'm gonna stick it through a bit of foam to get it to stand, but do that anyway. rip a hole in the foam first. This is so that it can dry nicely. Okay, one is glued on, and then just gotta glue the next. And then there's two little star antennas. Not a furry Ethereum. I am not Ethereum, I'm furry. There's quite often a lot of confusion around that for me. So I have the mask, but not Ethereum. Anyways, now I've got to paint the little felt star. Got one painted. And now I'm getting paint all over my fingers doing this. It's okay. Now I've just got to paint the back side. There's one back side done. Then once these are dry, I can stick them on the head. But for now, I'm going to go into the banishment corner over there while I paint some freckles. And there's not too many freckles to paint, which is good. Just a few little ones here and there. Okay, blue freckles are done. Now it's time for purple freckles. And then, all that's left to do now is, with a little bit of black, I'm going to do the lashes around the eyes. And then it'll be set to dry. And then this part is pretty important because otherwise I feel like the eyes always look a little bit bare. So I like to do this on all my designs. Like there's one done. I just feel it brings more life into the eyes. And then just gotta do number 2. And then now that's all done, just gotta do the final little touches. And now that's done, we just basically got to set it down to dry. Oh my god, that was a lot of cracks. My body's very cracky after that. But I'm just going to do one last thing. That's just going to be to paint the back of the ears. Because I usually do that, but I forgot this time. So I'm just going to give it a rough once over. I'm not... Ooh, that's a giant glob of paint where it shouldn't be. But I'm just going to give it a quick once over and leave the rest. And what I mean when I say that is, like, I'm not going to do the tabby patterning or anything. But yeah. And lovelies, that is 2 masks painted. Now I've just got to wait for them both to dry, and then I can update the commissioners, because these are both commission pieces. Okay, thank you for staying and joining and whatever. Bye everybody.